Hey, college grad, are you ready to make some big ethical choices? Well, today I've got some tips for you in making sure that you make those ethical choices. Welcome to TalentSmiths Lunch and Learn with Janet Smith. I'm your host, Janet Smith. Let's get into those tips. So, sometimes when getting a job, it means that you will likely have to make some ethical choices along the way. You will have to do that. So, in the world of work, you have the freedom to choose your career path and to choose your employer, but make sure that you choose your employer strategically. Okay. What do I mean by that? So, in your interview, you're not the only one being interviewed. You should also interview the interviewer. You are both. You're an interviewee and an interviewer. Interview them when you are in your interview to make sure that it's where you want to be. And then when you get the job, because I know you're going to get it, when on the job, remember to stick to your own personal values. But like I said, sometimes having a job means making some big ethical choices on your job and within your career, because you might be asked by your employer to do something that's not quite right or that's wrong. Don't make excuses for making wrong choices, okay? So even if they tell you that you don't have an option in the matter or you have no choices in the matter, you always have a choice and you should always stick to your values. So have the courage to do what's right at any time and know that God is always pleased with your obedience and staying in line with your own personal values that align with God as well. So research the company's values so you can know exactly what they're all about and exactly what you will be getting into. And decide if those values align with yours and decide why they align with your own personal values. In your interview, doing all that research before your interview will allow you in your interview to share that with your employer. They're going to want to know that you are both in line. They are going to want to know that you've researched the company and you are on the right track and that you both can be on the track together. So you're not the only one that's being interviewed. Remember that. Remember the discussions that you have with them in your interview. They're definitely going to remember your answers. Your answers are going to be the reason that they hire you. So remember their answers as well, so that later on down the path of your career, you can hold them true to their own values. And remember to always do the right thing. I know you will. Good luck. You got this. Go out and get that job you want.